Hi everyone, it's Christina TnT here, your host for TnT Talks, bringing you 20-minute conversations to ignite motivation through life and business as we deal with this COVID-19 crisis. And today we have Holly Wagner with us, and I'm so excited. I met her a few months ago in person during one of our mastermind groups, and our relationship has just begun to blossom. So I invited her to come join us. Hi Holly, how are you?
Hey, Christina, I'm great. And yeah, it was February when we met. It was
Oh,
great.
so just before everything happened. So tell us a little bit about your profession and what you have going on, and then I'm going to ask you some cool questions.
Okay. Well, I am in the financial services industry. I don't lose anybody's money though. So the first thing that people hear sometimes is, oh, finances. Oh, no, especially what's happened. But that's the reason why I do what I do now is because of what has happened. I like to sleep at night knowing that people I deal with or work with, they're not losing any money. And basically, we just educate at our Wine, Women, and Wealth events, have a lot of fun. And I brought along a little friend today.
Who
We
is
do
that?
this is my $1 million baby.
It's adorable.
$1 million babies is what we create here. So how could I not do this? It's a lot of fun.
That's great. Do you talk to kids about money also?
Yeah, we have a class called Money, Mommy, and Me.
I love it.
We have them
Awesome.
online now, of course.
Yeah. Okay, so tell us about that. With everything that's going on, and because I know you were doing a lot of in-person classes, and I guess, are they classes, web seminars,
Workshop
events?
classes, they're all free. We ask that you do something with what we give you. So it's kind of like a workshop, right?
Okay.
Place it into action, do something if you want to. You don't have to, but at least you have the knowledge to now. And the Money, Mommy, and Me class is really interactive, especially with the children being at home now. They hop on the virtuals with their parents or without their parents, and we just get them opened up about money. We just talk about money, just how you can spend it or save it.
That needs to
And
be implemented. I mean, with all the at-home learning right now, it should be. So I'm so glad that that's provided.
yeah, so that's a good thing that you brought that up because we have a lot of people that have been homeschooling for a while. So they are used to reaching out to us for classes. But now we have a larger audience that has no clue about us. So that's what we're trying to just let people know.
Awesome. So other than shifting some of the things online, some of your workshops, what else have you been challenged with over the last, 45 days?
Well, motivation is a big thing because
Yeah, I'm feeling it today.
right? I like to get out and talk to people in person. So that's probably been the hardest part for me. But we were already working virtually a little bit. Like our Money 101 class has been virtual for a long time, but we do have it at the event center or hundreds of locations at restaurants nationwide. But I don't think we're going to have as many of those now. I think most everybody has really enjoyed being online with us on that. So I wish I didn't have to have a headset, but I do.
It's okay. That's
Anyway,
one of the things we're all learning as we go through this. One lady had like her picture fall off the wall.
when I stand up, I do have my pants on, so we're good. Okay. Because I am actually at the event center, so it might be kind of echoey. We don't have anything going on here right now, but
Okay.
it's been really fun. I'm kind of glad that we have had this happen because we didn't have Wine, Women, and Wealth online. And now we have like 5 a week sometimes from all over. We have 5 rigs financials everywhere. So these ladies, these leaders, they are having these virtuals talking about money, just different things. And it's very informative. It's always something different. You always have a takeaway on how you can implement something in your life from that meeting. It's not only about drinking wine. I don't even drink wine, but it's just the conversation because women we don't like to talk about money. It's
Why do you
just,
think that is?
well, for many years, your husband, he takes care of all that. And now so many of us, if we don't have a husband, if it's just us, where do we go? Women like to talk to women about
Mm-hmm.
things. So we at Five Rings Financial we're more than 60% women at
Okay.
Five Rings Financial. So we like to talk to women about money because we know they like to talk to women. You know, you build relationships. It's like this book I'm reading right now or listening to is building meaningful relationships with conversations.
I'm
And it
glad you brought
fits
that up because I was
it
going to
fits
ask you what
perfect.
good book.
Yeah, that's my good book right now. I just got done reading 10X by Grant Cardone. I've never read it. And it's a perfect time to read it because
Yes.
it's about what happened in 2008, how they were handling that. I was like, oh, wow, I didn't realize this was such an old book. But that's what it's all about. Just starting the conversation. It doesn't have to be anything specific. People can be like, I don't know where to start saving. I don't know how I can afford to start saving. Well, there's a funnel for that. We run everything through the funnel. What are you spending? It's about accountability, holding people accountable because you have a hard time holding yourself accountable, even for exercise. So it's a little bit harder for money.
Yeah. I'm excited about the Women in Wealth being online because when you were here in Oregon, I didn't get a chance to go to the events with everything going on
Mm-hmm.
in my world. So where can I go to sign up for one of those?
So they are invitation only pretty much because we want to keep them safe.
Okay.
So if you're friends with me, Holly Wagner on Facebook or LinkedIn, or my email, hollywagnerbiz@gmail.com. Or if you even just go to hollywagner.biz and just send a message requesting, that's a place that you can go to request the free ebook that gives you a lot of information. But also in the message, just say, hey, I want to know about Wine, Women, and Wealth. When's the next one? Or what's the schedule? Because we have so many and ladies all over the country, they just want to help ladies, help people know. So we're having as many as we can. So it's a lot easier to hop on one because the different time zones too.
Yeah.
Like,
Are they on a Zoom setting like this?
yep, most of them are Zoom. Everyone
Okay.
I've been on so far is Zoom.
Awesome. All right. So other than kind of putting that online, because you said a lot of your other things were already digital and on the virtual world, what are some other positive outcomes you've seen? Do you feel like more people are getting interested in their finances with everything going on and that discomfort that they're feeling?
I do. They want to know how can it's going to happen again. How can I soften the blow next time? Or how can I be prepared? How can I not have to depend on that stimulus check?
Mm-hmm.
Where can I put money that will grow and that I can have access to it without any penalties? We're getting a lot of questions and there's answers to those questions that you won't have any penalties when you access that money. So it's just all about being prepared and really because if we were prepared, it wouldn't be any big deal to shut down for a month or two for
Yeah.
everybody.
And is it true that one of the main reasons that people don't work on their finances is because they don't have time? Or is that what they say? And now all of this time is freed up. So people, the information is out there for free. And
No
I
excuses.
get on there and get it done.
My
I want my people to feel more comfortable going through something like that. That was one of the hardest things, feeling the heartbreak of my friends who weren't in a good position.
right.
And there's nothing I can really do.
Mm-mm. Yeah, because all my kids, well, one works at Taco Bell. Hours were still cut, students. Some are prepared. Some had to shut down, had to get home and stay with their kids, draw unemployment, get the stimulus check. But at least they are recognizing what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
what I've been teaching. They know, oh, because you have a hard time teaching your own family. because they don't always want to listen to you,
Oh, of course not.
right?
What kid wants to listen to their parents?
So that's why I'm thankful for Money Mommy and Me. They can watch somebody else's, they can learn from somebody else, the same things I'm teaching, but they can learn from somebody else and believe it more. It's just how it is,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
The Mommy and Me one, is that one a workshop also, or is that a recorded?
Well, I have a 30-minute recorded mini 101. I do have one recorded that I can send to people if they would rather watch that on their own time. The Money Mommy and Me, I don't think we've recorded yet. I can definitely record anything, but I believe that one is once a month right now.
Okay. And
But
it's
we
more of a
are just,
live.
yeah, more of the live. However, we are just what everybody wants, we will give more of. We will record it, give it to them like that. But we want to hear feedback too. So we have evaluation forms that
Okay.
we love to get back so that they can tell us, hey, I really liked this. I would love to know more about this. So we can know what to focus on, because they're 30 minutes to 45 minutes. That's not a lot of time. But we want to know more what people want to know more about. If they don't know about this, or, oh, I know about that, but I didn't know about this, can we focus more on that? And we don't ever give anybody's information out. We just really like getting the feedback so we can improve. We're just trying to help people improve their situation. And the more we know about people, what their needs are, that helps us what we teach.
Absolutely. Yeah. So aside from going on and getting this amazing content that you provide during this time, what are some other recommendations or advice that you have for our audience today on how to just keep on getting through what's happening right now? It sounds like we may be reopening in a few weeks, maybe a month. Everything's kind of day by day. As of this recording, it's April 29th, 2020. So what would you say to them?
I would say take the time to look over your finances, get everything together. Do you have life insurance? Do you have checking savings accounts? Do you have a will? Get everything compiled together. So if anything does happen, at least you're prepared for that when it does. Or when you talk to somebody, your guy, your gal, you can have it right there. This is what I have. How can I make it better? How can I make my money work better for me? And start tracking your expenses every day, you know, every day. And then weekly, spend an hour. Oh, I didn't really need that. I could have put that money in my savings account.
You mean all those
Or,
Amazon Prime orders?
yeah, because we're at home shopping a lot more right now. So just evaluate where you really can save more, and just talk to somebody and put everything through a funnel. Are you paying too much for your auto insurance, homeowners? You don't even need some things. We moved from Tennessee to Colorado. We're finding out we don't need certain insurance because of the umbrella. It's like a waste of money for us right now. So there's certain things that you might be spending money on that you don't really need. They're not doing any good. It just depends on the circumstances, where you are. So every year, I always recommend going over your financial situation with your financial person. If you don't have one, start interviewing one. If you don't know what to ask them, I'd be happy to let you know what you need to know.
So that's what you do, right? You're a financial advisor, coach.
So I'm more of a coach. I like to coach people. I do not have a securities license. I work with
Okay.
safe money. So I teach people how to invest money safely and fun. It's a lot of fun because you're never going to lose any. You'll either see it grow or stay the same. When everything crashes, you're not losing a penny.
That's good.
So yeah, it's really good because it's hard to make up that loss. A lot of people recommend, oh, it'll be okay, just wait till it's over to do anything else. Well, if you want the history, I'll be happy to give that to you.
And not everybody has that kind of time. So it's always good to have different options
Right.
and
Yeah. And
knowing what's available.
Right. If you only have a certain amount of money, you don't want to lose that money. And a lot of people, they've lost their job. They may not be going back to that job. So if they have 401ks, they need to roll that over into something. They need to take that somewhere where they're not going to be penalized. So we help people roll them over, and you can make a lot of money doing that. You just have to wait. I have products that are guaranteed money. If you take that roll it over, guaranteed money in a certain amount of years. Just depends on the product that you need. And that's what we do. We ask, what do you need this money for? Is it for retirement? Or are you going to need access to it to buy a house? Do you want to buy a house in 5 years? Do you want to pay off your house in 10 years? We need to know what that money's for so we can find the right product for them. And that's what I do.
Okay, awesome. I love it. I can't wait to get on and check out all these materials. I know you've sent me a couple links. I haven't sat down to look at them yet. I want to say, I don't want to say I don't have the time. I'm just really distracted with baby goats right now, to be honest.
That's exciting though.
So yeah, that's my excuse. Baby goats and chicks but anyways, so you also wanted to tell us about another offer that you have on top of the workshops, correct?
Right. So we have the free education, Women in Wealth, Money Mommy and Me, Money 101. And then I also do, how I started this, I had a fitness studio where I physical fitness coach everybody. But people were coming to me and they were just stressed. They would leave a little bit less stressed. They'd come back stressed. What's the problem? Oh, it's always money. And until you get your money situation settled, you're going to be stressed, which leads to a lot of health problems. So I decided to do a 90-day FIT boot camp. FIT is for financial independence today. So I will offer everybody who ever watches this, if you go to hollywagner.biz and you request the free ebook in the notes, just put, what did I say? TnT?
90-day fit? 60
yeah,
days?
Just say that you watched this, TnT.
Yes.
What's it called? What's your
TnT
show called?
Talks.
Yeah, TnT Talks. So just put in the comments or the message to me, TnT Talks, and that way I can hook you up with my 90-day free financial boot camp. FIT.
I'm excited. I'm going to go sign up.
It is a lot of fun, and you have to do the work. Okay, it is not something that you can just, oh, I'm just going to show up. Oh, you can show up, but it's not going to do you any good. It's just like going to the boot camp and you don't do the workout. This is a real workout to keep you going. It's about accountability.
Have you launched one of those for our chicks group?
Mm-mm.
We should do that too.
Oh yeah, I know. I need to.
Yeah, just get everyone involved from chicks.
That would be fun because we can assign accountability partners with chicks too.
Yes.
So
we'll talk about that more.
Yeah. Get off topic here. Everybody's like, what are they talking about?
Yeah, it usually comes up because almost everyone I've interviewed so far has been one of our Chicks Connect members. So.
Well, it's part of it. We can't help it. We're friends. It's more than just getting paid to, what we do.
Yeah.
It's about building relationships, having fun.
Absolutely. Holly, it's been so much fun talking to you today.
Thanks, Christina. I've enjoyed it.
Well, everyone, again, this is TnT Talks, bringing you 20-minute conversations to ignite your motivation through life and business as we go through these historic times. And Holly has been our wonderful speaker today with 5 Rings Financial. Be sure to follow her and subscribe to this page so that you can check out the rest of the interviews that I have coming up. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.